Howdy, hombres! My name's L.A.zy, and welcome all back to the letter. Last episode that happened a couple of weeks ago, we ended up with Ash, who was taking us somewhere, and we're still at Isabella's prologue chapter. I don't know how long it actually gonna take, but oof, I was majorly apprehensive coming back to this because I do not want to see that ghost again. I'll be honest with that. What do we got in our journal? Let's go to journal entry. Ah, yeah, I remember all this. The rights paid her off big time. What else? There really not much to say. Ugh, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I'm gonna get on and start reading. It doesn't take long for us to reach our destination, a small cafe situated next towards a busy street, the same one I often visit with Becca for its cheap food. I've never gone here on a Sunday, and it's striking how different it appears without the usual weekday on Saturday rush. The atmosphere especially reminds me of something we also have back home, near the university I used to attend. I wonder what happened to it. It was being renovated before I left, so I never got to visit it one last time. The place has always had a calming effect on me, but today, despite standing in a place similar to it, anxiety usually washes over me as soon as I step out of the car. I can only imagine why. I'm quite used to dealing with people I've never met before, thanks to my work, but still, I don't know him. Despite the fact both Ash and Becca have vouched for him, what will he think of me and my story? He'll either think it's complete bullshit and you're crazy, or worse. He might call the Psycho Bonkers crazy police on you. What if he thinks I'm crazy? Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Hell, even my own friends thought so. They sure did. I mean, if one of my friends came up to me and told me about what they've been experiencing, I would at least believe them. I mean, I wouldn't believe in the ghost, but I would believe them due to the fact if I saw how shaken up they were by that event. I'll at least give it a chance. I draw in a breath to quell the panic beginning to rise in me. Oh well, we'll wait to find out. There he is, Ashy Boy! A few hesitant steps forward, then Ash is suddenly pulling me back by my elbow.
Hold on, scaredy cat, not too fast.
Without warning, he pokes my forehead. Hard.
That hurts! What was that for?
He's already walking away when I look up, and I hurry up to catch up to him, puzzled. I really don't understand this guy. At least explain why you're flicking other people's foreheads all of a sudden. So rude.
Get yourself together, will you? He's not going to bite.
Ah, that's why.
He's very accommodating, too.
I wasn't scared of him or anything.
Anxious of him.
You don't look like it. Didn't sound like you were okay last night either.
She has her reasons, Ash. Huh?
What was that last one? Hey! Don't just ignore me!
All questions and retorts die on my mouth once he opens the door to the shop. A cast iron bell attached to it chimes softly, announcing our arrival. The smell of freshly brewed coffee welcomes us as soon as we step in. Like the usual, several tables and chairs have been set up for the patrons. But most of the customers have forgotten them in favor of the more comfortable throw pillows and beanbags the staff has laid out on the floor. Becca would love to know why they have something like this on Sundays. She's been complaining how uncomfortable the library chairs are for a long time now. There's the professor. Also, one more thing before my PC died. When I reinstalled this game again, this game had the only save file that didn't stay after my computer died off. So I had to restart the whole thing from the beginning. It's a good thing there was a quick skip option for that as well. Ash leads me to a secluded spot near the window where an old man, probably in his 50s or 60s, is seated, enjoying a brew and a book.
Professor Clark.
It's just Andrew now. I'm no longer your professor, Detective Inspector Frey.
Detective Inspector. The guy, Andrew, looks up from his book and gives him a smile. A sheepish look crosses Ash's face at the older man's acknowledgement. More unusual, in my opinion, is seeing him appear like a parent has just scolded him. This is just a familiarity between them, one that goes beyond what someone expects from a simple student inventor. With another warm smile, he gestures for us to take the empty seats opposite him.
Have you been waiting long?
Quite some time, but I come here early on weekends. Best time to get their first serving of bear claws. They're the only place that serves it here. I took the liberty of ordering for you two. I hope you don't mind. I thought it'd be best to talk over a decent helping of coffee.
Soon enough, a waiter brings us 2 more cups and sets down a basket of pastries.
Aren't you going to introduce the lady?
Ah, right, sorry. Isabella, this is Prof. Andrew. He's one of my professors back at the university.
I kinda get that.
Andrew, this is Isabella Santos.
Santos. Portuguese? Spanish? Brazilian? Mexican?
Filipino, I think.
Filipina, actually. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor.
Ah, your name carries a lot of history, Miss
Why
Santos.
though?
Just Andrew is fine. Don't do what Ashton's doing. He doesn't listen to this old man.
He doesn't listen to anyone, like. The awkward tension typically present in the first meeting dissipates after that. I was expecting somewhat strict and to an extent somewhat severe. But Professor Andrew Clark is definitely the opposite of what I have in mind. The more personable kind, similar to a grandfather who dotes on you at family gatherings. It's obvious why Ash has a liking to him.
Ashton tells me there's something you wish to discuss that I could help with. Let's hear it then.
I give Ash a hesitant glance, but he just nods and gestures towards Andrew with his head. He's leaving this to me. It's my story to tell, after all. Kept it short and concise. I found the letter in the soul mansion. Now I'm cursed. Exactly as I have told Ash and Zach when they asked about it. I don't mention the name of the place. No use saying it now that someone else legally owns it. No use dragging other people into my problems.
I'm sure it's that letter I found,
Not sure, 100% sure.
but I don't know anymore. I just want to know how to escape this nightmare.
Of course. We're talking about the one in Ansland Village, aren't we?
How did you...
Don't look so surprised. There's only one place popular enough here if we're going to talk about hauntings. I once had a colleague who wrote about it and the urban legends surrounding the place. Years worth of study, but fascinating.
This was the study over that place. So this isn't a one-time occurrence then.
It's a shame he passed away at such a young age. He would have done a much better job at explaining topics like this one compared to me.
Passed away at a young age. Oof. The ghost probably got him at that age.
Ashton here might disagree, but it's an interesting topic in sociology, if you care to have an open mind.
Studying the science and theory behind it is completely different from outright believing in it.
You don't believe in those stories, sir?
Now, this isn't a question of belief. All I'm saying is things like these speak a lot about a place's culture and history. And it's not just limited to ghosts. Monsters, gods, you name it. Even you, Miss Santos.
Lastly, we use monsters and actual gods involved in this as well.
What about me?
How you respond to these stories. It tells a lot about you and your upbringing. In the same way it tells me why our detective inspector here finds such topics absurd. Interesting, isn't it?
My head is starting to spin from all this. I'm not the smartest person around, but I understand what he's trying to get at, I think. It's still too much to take in at once. I look to Ash for help, but his eyebrows are drawn in a frown. If he keeps staring like that at this cup, I'm pretty sure I'll crack soon.
There's still something you're not telling.
Didn't I tell you everything the other day?
Yeah, but you mentioned the rights, then you proceeded to drop the topic right after. What's with that?
They don't have anything to do with this.
Rights. Luke and Hannah, right?
Yeah, they're the ones who got the place.
Ah, I'm not surprised. They're the kind who gets what they want when they set their eyes on it. From what I've heard, word gets around.
A heavy sigh escapes my lips. Popular or not, they're just my clients, albeit a little pushy, but just clients, end of story. What is it again that Becca does when dealing with a particularly difficult child? Pesky, annoying kind, I wish I could remember. I can certainly use the same trick right about now.
Ashton, look here. I know you're trying to help, but the deal's almost already closed. The papers are being prepared. Once it's done, it's over. I'm just their agent.
And when is that happening?
When what? Is there even a purpose to this line of questioning?
Your working relationship with them. When's it going to end?
About a week from now? It depends on how long the papers will take, but they want us to rush it.
Really? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, really. Unless they want to buy a house again and want me and Rose to be their agent. If yes, then I don't see a problem
Isabella,
with it.
just don't make that face again. I mean, last time you did that face, it scared the shit out of me. I'm talking about the face that she makes when she's angry, like her pupils turn black and she's like so angry. I really hope she doesn't make that face again.
Now stop annoying me about it.
Don't accept it.
What? Why? It's my job.
Oh lord, even my younger siblings are this difficult to deal with. Then again, Ash is far from a younger sibling to me. If he'd only spell it out, surely understand. We wouldn't even have to talk about it right now. That's how it is, right? Find even ground, talk about it like the adults we are. I wasn't like this before. Somewhere along the way, something has changed in us, as people, as friends. When each moves away, I can tell when or why. Instead, I'm left searching blindly for reasons. The next thing we know, drifting further and further apart. How's the relationships, that's good? Looks like, how frustrating.
Now, kids, settle down. We're not going to solve anything by shouting.
Sorry, Sir Andrew.
And we're not going to solve anything either if you keep omitting things.
Speak for yourself. I'm not the only one doing
She's got
it.
a point.
You'll have to forgive my former student, Miss Santos. He's always been the curious kind. Many people think he's lazy, but it's actually the opposite. I see that hasn't changed.
Oh, really? How is he back when he was your student? I'm sorry, I need to ask. He doesn't talk much about that.
I'm pretty sure there's a reason why he doesn't talk about it.
And there's a reason why. Please don't.
Tried to sleep on the first day of class. He didn't repeat it after what I made him do when I caught him. Students like him are the easiest to deal with, once you know what piques their interest. I'd have to say, he's one of the very few who's actually interested in the subject, though. But there was this one time when...
By the end of the conversation, Ash looks like he's praying for the ground to swallow him. He's never been one to talk about himself. What I know about him are mostly bits and pieces I've gleaned over the years. He's an atrocious singer, he's bad at art, and he has a personal vendetta against mornings. Now it feels like he isn't that hard to figure out at all. It's past noon when Andrew has to leave us for another meeting. What time is it? Before we separate.
Miss Santos, a word of advice. Just keep in mind that when it comes to cases such as this, they aren't always what they seem.
Naturally, the mention in the letter was brought up several times during our talk. Though Ash is right, that Andrew offers a different perspective, he has left me more questions than answers instead. What is she? What does she want from me? Is there any way to ask the spirit like what she wants, like how we could help her? I mean, certainly it would have been better than just running away from her and blindly waiting for death. Is she ever going to leave? Oh, it's late. They all continued to bug me after we left the coffee shop. I don't even notice when Ash takes a different turn on our way back.
Where are we going? You can drop me off at the park.
Guess. You have 3 chances.
I'm serious, Ash. Where are we going?
It doesn't answer. The trolley stops to go from a small scrap food stall, a little ways away from the movie house. If I wasn't paying closer attention, I would have missed it without a doubt. He motions for me to wait as he gets off the car and walks in this direction. Sheesh, if you want to buy something, just say it. Don't need to make yourself look mysterious. Makes you look more like a dork than cool. The wait isn't long, however. So he's walking back, holding 2 fish-shaped cones in both hands. Ice cream, parfait, across the 2. By the time he's back inside the car, I've given up any effort to figure out what he bought. Not that it looks bad. It's actually quite cute.
Here, take it.
I had to move my head back a little when he thrust it at me to avoid the ice cream and the fruit toppings from ending up in my nose.
What's this for?
Whoa, that's an interesting ice cream.
My arm's getting tired. 5, 4, 3, 2.
With a very glance taken off his hands, I still don't understand why there's a need for ice cream today. But unless I take a small bite, it's actually pretty good. And this was shown in my face because he chuckles as soon as I take another one.
Saw the place open the other day when we watched Zach's movie. Thought I should give it a try. It doesn't seem like a bad place to get food from time to time.
And you're giving me free ice cream because...
Do I need to have a reason?
Are you really going to ask me that?
Here's the thing with Ashton Frey. He does not just treat anyone to free food because he feels like it. He's that much of a Scrooge. Hell, he even asked me to teach him how to haggle once. Haggle! Of all the people who have asked me that. I have expected such a request from Rebecca, but Ash, not at all. I'm going to be honest, he looks a bit constipated with that expression on his face right now. I think he's starting to regret it ever buying this.
The other day? The movie with Zach and Rebecca? Rebecca's there, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Ash, what the hell's wrong with you?
Anyway, during the movie, that's to say,
Ash, out with it!
we,
God, I didn't expect it to be this way.
shit, should have written down something first.
Get to the point, Ashton.
Right, I'm sorry.
What?
Not, I'm sorry for, not getting to the point. I'm sorry for the other day. I got carried away. I said things that upset you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay? That's all? That's all you're going
What
to
else
say?
do you want?
You're not still angry, are you?
You didn't have to buy me anything. A simple sorry would have been enough.
I bite into the cone again, a small attempt to keep myself occupied and relieve the heat crawling up my face. Doesn't work, but at least I don't have to look at him. Why I'm feeling embarrassed over an apology, I have no idea. It's not like it wasn't called for. They're being mean, especially him, and in that fraction of a second it hits me. Skip this day off just for today. I should be the one apologizing and thanking him. Silence is an awkward company while we finish our respective snacks. There are rewards for this, for people like us, for understandings and sentiments like this. Yet, in this instant, they won't come. As promised, he drops me off at the park right after, phrases unsaid, still hanging heavily in the air. The park. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier, more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on the picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one will catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. Maybe I should try walking home today to get my mind off things. Try and find the words somehow. I haven't done that in a while.
Thanks, Ash, for today.
No problem. Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Yeah, I will.
Even so, I linger. We both do. A mild humid breeze brings the smell of dried leaves, warm earth, and the far-off distant memory. A false starts and awkward first meetings. Same place, same people playing the same parts. Funny how, of all the days, my brain chooses to remember it now.
Wait, Belle.
Ash exits his car. His strides are unsteady when he approaches me, or maybe this is uncertainty showing, not quite sure. He's never looked uncertain to me before. Always calm, always sure, always collected. He stops short distance from me, close enough that he's within my arm's reach, but just far enough for his voice to be heard over distant small talk. And this is what's going to be. He fumbles for something in his pockets.
Here, catch.
And what's that? A small bag lands cleanly on my outstretched hands before it hits the ground. I raise my eyebrow at him, and he responds by shrugging and stuffing both his hands back to his pockets. Someone to the side finds an interesting spot to look at. Sometimes you have to wait, Papa said long ago. But once this time, I'll listen. His voice is halting, hesitant, when he finds it again.
My mom used to make me carry around one of those when I was young. To ward off evil and bring you luck, she said.
Is that right?
I don't believe in this stuff now, but if it makes you feel safe since you're a total scaredy cat, then I guess it's okay to give you one to carry around.
Perhaps at the moment there aren't any words for it. I'm really good with those. Damn, which response? I close the short distance separating us and give him a light punch at his arm. Gesture familiar in place of phrases one could spin together or answers too early to seek out.
See, you can be pretty nice when you're trying.
I am nice.
yeah, sure.
When you're sleeping, but thanks for this.
Don't go losing it. It brings bad luck if you do.
Oh boy, I really don't want to imagine what bad luck means.
Wait, are you serious?
I know there's a catch. This ashhole.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You did this on purpose, didn't you? Oh, I should have known.
Not entirely. But seriously, if anything happens, tell me. I'll be around.
Before leaving, he waves at me one last time. He's back teasing me, back to our usual routine, back to what we're comfortable with. But for all that, I believe in him. Just hope. Okay, what do we got? Timeline. Professor Clark, Ashton Frey, and Isabel sent us to man up at a coffee house to discuss the rumors surrounding the mansion. The professor warned the young man not to take everything at face value. Before parting ways at the park, Ashton gave Isabella a charm that supposedly wards off evil spirits to help her mind at ease. I just hope I can keep them safe, keep him safe. A light wind blows against him, dry leaves swirling a distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. The walk is good. I need to visit the grocery too. Let's think of it. Wasn't there an art store that opened recently here in the park? The cat's name is Beruthiel, or at least that's what his collar says. It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion. It speaks grace, much like the one that cat carries it. It shows the way he swishes his tail and his eyes follow my hand's every movement. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating with me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea carrying 2 heavy bags of needy art materials and groceries without hope of a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I should have bought all of these at the same time, but didn't make it past the park. Now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat at the back of home who considered no omens. Kinda like everywhere. When the black cat crosses your path, several years of bad luck.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers, my sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. Short breath and then I'm off home. Oh, my nose is so stuffed! Besides, it isn't like the company's bad, even if it's a cat. As long as it doesn't bite, it crosses my path.
Well, where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what collar's for, isn't it? A bandage is wrapped on one of his paws, though. I wonder what happened to it. He ran away.
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow
Oh, that's a
pets.
shame.
I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
Oh boy. A small packet of sweets go in the bags beside me and pop it open. I'm about to put it in my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shove a piece to my palm and hold it out to him warily. He sniffs up once, twice on the floor.
Baruthia!
Who? Mariana! Like a good, properly trained pet, Beruthiel responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of the voice. Miss McCullough's hard to miss, looking at her height.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Scottish lady, or Irish lady. I can't tell accents, okay?
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even ran away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
She? All this time I thought, pause in conversation, this can be called when it's comfortable. We're merely 2 people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, this doesn't happen a lot, and if it does, simple nodding of heads is enough. Still trying to be friendly with her, right? I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
Oh my god, are you serious? Minus?
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my
No,
cat?
lady.
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Back home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it, and
Nothing has happened to me so far.
displeasure is evident on her face. Oh boy, we messed that up one bad. Of course, I've forgotten that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. Perhaps my boyfriend waits to remedy the situation, but she holds out a hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
Alright.
It is good to see you again, Santos.
A complete dismissal if I've ever heard one. I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold, separating the park and the street. She faces me again, looking like there's something she has forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but Has the deal been finalized?
Of course, always prioritize the job.
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about
Don't
the
tell
mansion.
her anything.
The,
Don't tell her. Let her, the same one they saw. Wherever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. Don't tell Miss McCall that her legends are just legends anymore. They're real. She's not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I hastened to pick all the bags I left on the bench and ran as far as my legs could take me. That moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. Food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who had been on the continuous binge of instant noodles would find some home-cooked meal enjoyable. While looking for a lost cat, Isabella Santos met the interior designer, Marianne McCollum, by chance. She also happened to be the cat's owner. The two were seen having small talk before Isabella abruptly left. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what it's gnawing me at tonight. Neither is my sore muscles. TV runs loudly in the background, but what says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things we're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home yesterday
Oh my
evening.
god, don't tell me.
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate
Rose?
agent.
She got to her already?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the
Oh
walls.
my fuck. No. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. Oh my god, I was wondering why I didn't see her for such a while. Holy shit. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends. That's what everyone has kept telling me, so why? And I immediately rushed to my study table in search of my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch its edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter, lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor. I pick up the device, but I paid no mind. There are more important things. Right now, I need to call her. I need to call her. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose, I'm sure of it. Just talk to her and a sob escapes me and the hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another trickle down, weighed by a very same guilt I refused to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the water, hopes to call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick
Holy
up.
shit, the ghost claimed her first victim.
I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxbourne in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
Anselm Butcher. Oh my god, a serial killer as well? But I'm pretty sure I know who the serial killer is. I mean, the animated intro was a dead giveaway for that. TV runs loudly in the background, deafening static sounds from the phone's speakers. In my ears, I can only hear the screams, her pleas, her whispers. Help me. We are not safe. October 24th, Monday. A buzzing station jolts me awake. Next. News broke of Rose Cooper being found dead in her flat the evening before. The authorities classified it as a homicide, possibly linked to the notorious Anselm Butcher, a mysterious serial killer who committed brutal murders over the years and left the bodies in the signature phrase, help me. A buzzing station jolts me awake. My body still won't sleep to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly become aware of how awkward my position is and the aches That company is sleeping in a curled up position the night before, if I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud, instead the words will weigh heavier on each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else got involved. I should have. Notification line on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly. I look at it as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. I check it nevertheless out of habit more than anything. To all BRC employees, in light of the recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. If company changes, new hierarchy, and policies will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. We're expecting everyone's cooperation. Thank you, Joanne Alice Schultz, BRC HR Manager. If this were one of those typical days, I happily come out and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other, the place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me. Well, let's see if we can work it out. Moping won't get me anywhere. It's just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile no matter how bad things can get. I hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like lead and my legs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. I heard a drop on the floor last night. Flutters opened as I passed by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer, they ridicule, like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This too I'll deal with. Somehow I'll find a way to make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me, even if I must do it on my own. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. All updates looks like a typical working day at L.A.zy Corporation, except it isn't. Years thick with tension and scoping questions. The driver present has already heard about Rose. He missed last night's report, but likely to see it in the morning news. The papers on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving you a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in you. It's appreciated, but it seems to create a bigger hole in that place Rose has left. After lunch, when Balls calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Ollie, I appreciate it more than just shouting at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral, yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing Dwight's papers. And I've been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway. I don't want to forget. Time flies when you do. And by the time I give notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. Now tapping my fingers against the key fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and the list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired, but I remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. And the letters? No, they can't be. Hope's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter.
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. Letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful, I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. Something those people should. The voice got sharply through the room, stopping my hand short, crabbing a pen to my bag.
Hello? Anyone
I swear to
there?
God, it's the ghost lady. So I must have let the printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but I don't turn it off. Another person's suddenly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasting company resources. Most of the time it's Rose who does the nagging, but looking at my pen in my hands, making distractions, search for the said object. Each try my feet takes also happens throughout the empty workplace. I lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, with me being the only one left, tapping on my feet against the wooden floor, something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages have already strewn about the ground, a paper tray having also been left ajar. Sighing, I pick up each of it to put someplace proper. The page that greets me makes my blood run cold. The chill it makes its way up my spine as numbing as the daily panic. This shit again? There's no way a serial killer can do this. The sheet crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my grating teeth. And before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. Oh my god, she's around here, isn't she? And as if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak rained through the thin veil of stillness as it stumbled into the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid like sound. Familiar. So familiar now. And my own traitorous curiosity still pressing me to take a careful peek at the cubicle's wall. Not her again! Please? It's her, standing in the only exit of the office all by facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and the sight of the gate. The same person in the attic. I take a step back, the pen I'm holding slips on my hand, and... oh boy, her entire head turns. A scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. My heart's pounding hard against my chest. I hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and the telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone please save me! Anyone! I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers. My words have been stemming my own breathing. Please, please don't let her hear me. Shit.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in
Isabella,
heaven.
no!
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
The last lines of my prayer have left me. All that remains is the hush. None of her footsteps, nor those chilling sounds she makes, only silence. Is it safe? Not a second passes and nothing comes. What? Oh, we get to redo this, or... Oh, thank God, thank God. Okay. Shit. Damn it. Fuck!
Our gift and
Oh, damn it. This is harder than it looks. Please? Seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare move or make a noise. Oh boy. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let her silent please to whoever's out there. Please don't let her notice. I want to live. Hannah. Just like that? Seriously? Oh boy. God damn. I'm gonna leave this just in case, and I'm gonna save there. And I'm gonna end this video too. Holy shit. Already managed to score 2 deaths in a row, but I have no idea like what the end result will be. I have no idea if Isabella even survived that encounter, but god damn it. Oh, I hate that ghost so much. The way she turned her head like backwards, it reminded me so much of that Flash comic that I read very long ago, the Bang Chung Dong ghost. Holy shit, that brought so many terrifying memories back. Oh my god. But we're right here with Hannah, and I have no idea what's going on with Isabella. So, without further ado, that's it for this video. Thank you all who watched, and hopefully, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!